I was talking to an old friend of mine today, and he's going through a very hard time right now. And my sense is he's struggling with something that many of us right now are struggling with. And yes, it's an opportunity. I get that. But at the same time, it's really daunting, and it is grinding a lot of us down. Joylessness. So many people I talk to have a little or a lot of this gray, heavy sense in their life that is a reflection of just not being able to find joy, to feel joy. One of the things that I do regularly, and I take it out of my toolbox of coping mechanisms, which again, as I've said before, I think it's so important to develop and maintain and search for as diverse a collection of coping ideas, feelings, thoughts, principles, whatever you want to call them. There's a lot to be said for that diversity, because we all have these hard moments, and certain thoughts and feelings that have guided us in certain situations don't work for us personally in a moment, on a day, in a situation. And so this idea for me is, what am I looking forward to? And I'll ask people often, what are you looking forward to? And I don't mean something big, a trip, going to a concert, family reunion, the launch of a creative project. I'm not talking about something even on that level. I'm talking about a chocolate chip cookie from the bakery down the street. I'm talking about your favorite show on Netflix coming up in a few days. Anything small. A lot of us, and I have my moments, luckily not as many as some people I know, a lot of us right now more than ever find ourselves in dark places. And in those dark places, it's amazing how even a small spark, even a firefly, a single candle, can really, if not cast an enormous amount of light, can be warming, can give us a focus, can be respite from the darkness of the cave. That little light can be like a companion. It can give us hope. It can remind us. And this is where hope is so important. And I'll throw in a word here, a little bit of humble remembrance. You may have not gone through this tunnel quite like this before. Fair enough. But I think it's important to try to reach back in your memory to when you were very young, or a teenager, or in your 20s, to a time where maybe you didn't feel totally different than you do now regarding the hopelessness. And you got through. And we will get through. My friend will get through this. But there is one thing we absolutely need to do in order to get through this. And that is, we need to keep going. We need to get up. We need to brush our teeth. We need to have something we do in the day, not just screens to screens to screens. And we do need to try to get a good night's sleep. And let me remind you, I know you hear it on all sides, but it's so important. It's been such a boon for me. Exercise, that fresh air, in and out, in and out. It affects me in so many ways. It's one of these things that are hard to remember sometimes, but I'll do it late afternoon. I'll feel tired, goalless, directionless in a sense. It's tempting to get on that sugar bus. But I'll go, okay, crank the tunes. And I find myself going from sort of apathetic to stretching to then I'm working out and then I'm sweating and I'm feeling good. And what's wonderful about that is not only am I feeling good in the moment, but that carries me through to the end of the day. And that's what I'm talking about. Things that carry you through. So keep going. And remember, this is not the only time in your life you've ever had to struggle with a sense of meaninglessness or no direction or a hopelessness. You've done something like this before, I bet, and you got through. Remember that. It's so important. Remember, you got through before. You will get through now. Keep going.